Hey guys, I'm Thrift Store Dave, and I'm driving into the north side of Chicago this afternoon. I have 1 hour to duck out while my wife lets me to check out a garage sale of a collector. So I'm hoping that I'll find some good stuff since it's late afternoon and they might be in fire sale mode. So let's take a look at what we find. All right, here we are. It says to come on back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm walking out right now. Was just able to bargain with the lady and get 2 entire bags full of goodies for $25. Got some interesting vintage shirts, including an asaprocky shirt. So we're gonna see, after I do a little homework, what everything's worth, and we'll go from there. All right guys, so I'm back here in the safety of the man cave, and I've got my 2 bags worth of goodies that I'm gonna go through and let you know what I think it's all worth. The first thing I actually kept, it is a screw sorter of sorts. I use these and stack them in my man cave to store smalls that I'm selling, so I can expand my space and have more items in rotation without it cluttering even more than I'm already cluttering. Okay, so that has no price because I'm keeping it. Next, I got a couple action figures. Again, if they're thrown in, I'll take a chance because I don't know what they're worth. Still don't know what the heck this is. If anyone does, please comment and let me know. But this is Captain Jack Sparrow, and it is the 6 to 7 inch tall variety Captain Jack Sparrow, used without all the little like swords and stuff. Still goes for 10 to 15 bucks. So this was a pretty good deal. I'm already like halfway to my $25 spent. Okay. After that, I saw this and figured I'd take a chance. I'm not sure if it works, but it's an old tape recorder. Home Alone had Talkboy. This was another equivalent of that, but a lot of people are going back to cassettes and they want portable options to play them. They could play one of these and look like a hipster. I'm seeing them go for 15 bucks online, so I'm already back to break even. All right, also was able to grab a few shirts, jackets, windbreakers, because with vintage clothing, you never know. Someone might like something to look vintage because they have one and they want another because theirs got stained or ruined. So first off, I got this women's Eddie Bauer windbreaker. I don't think it's that vintage, but I did look it up in comps. They're going for $15 a piece. So I think it was a good buy. I think she had valued it at $4, but again, gave me a better discount the more things that I bought. Anytime I see rock or rap t-shirts, I'm gonna grab those. I was able to find an asaprocky shirt, okay? So it's, I'm not sure what it's worth. I see his shirts go for anywhere between 15 and 100. So I'm gonna do a little homework on this beyond what I did before this video, see what I might list it for. Was able to grab a vintage Nike sweatshirt. You know it's vintage because it has a red tag. These, I'm having trouble dating, but I believe they date to early 2000s, maybe late 90s. But it looks interesting. It's unstained and in good shape. And it's a size that people wear, so I'm hoping I can get $20 for that. This looked to be a late 90s, early 2000s Puma t-shirt. In good shape, not stained. And it's got a lot of pastel colors to it. So I think someone might think this is interesting and give me 15 to 20 bucks for it. Again, she valued it at $1 or $2. So very happy with the margins that I have. The last piece of clothing she thought was worth 10 bucks. Again, I let her lump it into a bundle, but it is an old Sears The Leather Store leather vest, okay? These go on the internet in clean condition on eBay for anywhere between 10 at the low end, probably if they're roached, to upwards of 40 to 50. So I think fair was, 10 was a fair price to purchase them, but I'm hoping to obviously make much more on that. But Western wear tends to have a niche, and it's gonna go. Now, the last thing I wanna show you is the thing I was most proud of. I don't buy a lot of shoes to buy and resell. I did buy some Converse All-Stars that were rainbow themed. So I took a chance, and she threw into the lot for the total of 25 bucks, these Converse All-Star Chuck Taylors. And so they are worn, they're dusty, but they still have some good tread. And what's cool about them is they are a LaFleur Golf variant. And these in new condition are going for upwards of $200. In used, I think I could possibly get upwards of $80 for them. And she just lumped them into a $5 bag. So very happy as soon as I learned what these were worth. But anytime I see Chuck Taylors and they're in semi-decent condition, I know somebody's gonna want them. They might refurbish them themselves, but I got a lot of meat on the bone for this. So if we were to total up everything, I'm looking at probably 20, 80, probably we're looking at like $200 worth of stuff for the 25 bucks I spent, which is like an 8 times return. So it was a great trip. One quick hour, I ran out, I ran back. My son's still napping. Life is good. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed looking at these items as much as I did. Please like the video if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and tell your friends. And stay tuned, I'll have another video within the next week, all right? Thanks for watching.